Hi, we are from team BlockDevs Asia and project Klaytn Champ. We developed an educational tool for Klaytn to onboard more developers. We will tell you more about the concept in our upcoming presentation after this introduction. I'm Amadeo Brands.
I'm Roy.
I'm Kaspar.
And also Tracy is also on our team. We will tell you more about the concept in the presentation. Stay tuned and hope to see you guys in Korea. Thank you. Hi, let me show you what we have been building. So, welcome again to Klaytn Champ. We developed a way to get more developers onboarded on Klaytn and reward them in a fair way. What problems do we see? We see tremendous development work, there's complicated documentation, it's not enough blockchain developers, and there's an overflow of different blockchain technologies. We expect available jobs to rise at 631% from 2015 to 2018. And the blockchain market will be worth more than 20 billion around 2024. This is predicted. So how can we make this development process more fun and rewarding? We created a way to onboard developers on the Klaytn chain in a more rewarding and fun way. So yeah, the solution that we have been building is called Klaytn Champ. We built a blockchain-based solution that is aimed to provide a better and more entertaining way to onboard developers on Klaytn. The features of our concept are that we have a unique login, we have tier-based challenges, we do blockchain verification of the results of the courses, we reward and rank users, we certify them, and we create leaderboards. We will onboard more developers on Klaytn because developers are very important for a blockchain community. We will reward the correct people with airdrops and incentivize a mechanism to have them learn more and develop more. We will make onboarding a more fun process, and we will create more institutional adoption by providing institutions with better ways to train their internal staff. The tech stack that we have used to build this is Express, Quasar, Firebase, and of course Klaytn. How this looks like in this technical architecture you can see right here. So on the client side we use a front end with Vue.js and Quasar. In the middleware we use Firebase as our server, and at the back end we use Klaytn and the Babao network to hash the data on the blockchain and to use to deploy smart contracts. So why do we need to use blockchain in our concept? Well, it's creates new possibilities, which I will explain in a more in-depth way during the real-life demo. We will create public, immutable results of the courses and of the course statistics that have been done by the participants. We will create global accepted skill badges that cannot be falsified, and we will create a way for institutional parties to incentivize their employees to take courses. We also created a blockchain identity connected to your real-life identity, so you can connect your certificates to your identity, and the certificates will be verifiable on social media. And if people want to dispute or want to dispute the claim that you got the certificate, they can do that, and you can defend yourself with showing that you actually have the certificate or showing work that you've been doing. The target audience for this is starting blockchain developers, medium blockchain developers, and expert blockchain developers. Let me now show you more in that demo of the tool that we have been building. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Kaspar, and I will show you what we built. I'll demonstrate Klaytn Champ live right now. First, we have to log in. Right now, we support login through Google only, but many other options are planned, especially Klaytn Key Store. Let's log in. And we wait a little bit. We're in. Okay, this is Klaytn Champ, and this is the first page that you see, but let's take a look around first. My profile. Here is where you see everything that is interesting for yourself. So statistics, badges, certificates, all those things you can reach here. You can manage your key store, and you can manage all your verified identity and skills through social networks. Next, earnings. So with Klaytn Champ, you can actually earn rewards by sharing sources, courses with your friends, and you can earn tokens. You can see your balance, and you can also improve courses by giving feedback and earning tokens from that. So stay tuned for the changes that we bring here. And then finally, most importantly, the challenges. So the challenges are really tests, but you will learn from them. Let's take a look. So test number 1, this is all about Klaytn, and the goal is that whoever takes this learns more about Klaytn in a way that they cannot fake it. So something to explain about this is that you see here you have to follow the instructions, and you actually get some help, because on the left side we give you the links of the tools that you need, and at the bottom we also explain more details. So when you follow these instructions, you will fill in your outcome, your solution. Now behind this we built a server. This server will check with the smart contract and with the blockchain whether you actually did the work and whether you got it correctly. So I can give you a quick look. This is the smart contract, and this smart contract keeps track of which users are there, how they are identified, and take a look. This function will allow us to register a user. So this is what is behind it. So let's start taking the test. So right now we have to go to Klaytn Wallet and create an account. This is still easy. So I preloaded the wallet. Actually, I didn't. So I will load it from my key store. I have to check the box. And I copy my address. So let's see. All right, this went well. I am now in level 2. So this is how it works. You paste in your solution and the backend will check if it is correct. If so, you can move on. So let's do that. Level 2. This is all about learning more about Klaytn, and the Klaytn test environment has a faucet and a Klaytn scope. So let's take a look. So what do we need to do? The instructions are very clear. We go to the clay faucet and we run the faucet. So let's do that. Clay faucet, and we run the faucet. All right. And then we need to copy our address and go to the Klaytn scope. This is where you can see all the transactions. So let's do that. I will go to my address and go to the Klaytn scope and search my address. So these are all my transactions. That's what I learned already. This is the transaction that sent me 5 test clay. So I copy it and I need to paste it here. This is the only way to move on to the next level. So let's check it. Okay, is this the correct one? Checking. Yes. Okay, so now we have a good look at the tools that Klaytn provides. Next level is a little bit more complicated. So we have to find the key store and go to the IDE. And then we have to set an environment. So let's do this. Create an IDE, environment, Baobab. I believe this is the right account. So what is next? We have to compile, deploy, and then copy the contract address. So we'll do this. We compile, we deploy, we wait, there we go. So this is the contract that we ourselves deploy to the blockchain. So let's see if this is correct. So now the backend server will check if we really deployed a contract. There we go, it worked. So now we are blockchain developers. Let's see what's next. we find function calls. All right, and then we have to call setCount with this as an input. And then we have to paste the transaction ID. So let's do this. setCount with our number, which is random, so we know for sure that the user is really doing this. And we find the transaction hash. There we go. And we paste it here. And we check. It's correct. Okay, so we were able to call a function on a smart contract that we deployed ourselves. As you can see on the left, there are more links depending on what is needed. So now level 5 is also the last level, and we will actually change the smart contract. So what do? We need to modify the setCount function so it's multiplied by the block number. Let's try this. So I go to the IDE, multiplied by block number. Now we need to compile it again, and that goes well. And then we deploy it again. All right. And then what is the next instruction? Compile and deploy, and then setCount with this input. And then we need to paste the outcome. So let's do that. It's finished, and then we call. And now we get a number that is unique. Then we will give it, okay, let's see. And as you can see, the notes, if you're a novice programmer, here we give some hints on how to do this. So let's see if it's correct. All right, we completed the first course. So we are now certified. So I have a nice certificate, and later on we will deploy a certificate to a smart contract, probably as a ERC721 token. But for now, within the scope of this hackathon, we were not able to do that. So this is it. We passed the certification. So if we browse around and I go back, I will now see my certification and the questions are done. And hopefully we can make more tests like this. So the last bit, we plan to have a leaderboard. So winners with the least attempts that are the most successful. Top countries are very interesting. And of course also people that had good referrals. So this is Klaytn Champ. I hope we made it clear to you what this is all about. This is live code. This is currently running on klaytn.champ.blockdevs.asia, and we invite you to try it yourself. So this is live code. It works for real. So have fun with it. Okay, this was Caspar demonstrating Klaytn Champ. I'm sure you have a good idea of our product now. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you, Casper, for explaining the application in action and showing us technical workings, smart contracts, and all the features that we have in store. So today, further, I'm going to explain to you the business model of Klaytn Champ. Klaytn Champ, we can see that we're going to disrupt 3 industries. That's education, certification, and promotion. So on the education side, education becomes more efficient and fun by supercharging existing courseware with live gamifiable tests. What I mean by that is that we can check results on-chain and outlaw cheating on tests. But certification becomes more reliable by making the tests and the results of the certificates publicly available, so that when a person does a test, completes the test, but is actually not good at what he does, people can dispute the skills of that person, and then the person needs to defend himself. That in turn makes the certifications from Klaytn Champ more reliable and trustworthy. Also, we see that new technical platforms can attract more developers by offering rewards for passing tests. And at the end of the day, by attracting and engaging more developers, we will create more Klaytn B apps, and that in turn will create more customers using these B apps, and that in turn will increase the network usage, and that is what we need. So Well, how does Klaytn Champ make money? Well, we at Klaytn Champ, we are going to develop custom courses for enterprise clients. We're going to certify developers, and we're going to take a small platform fee from the distributed rewards that customers insert into the platform. So, what is the winning team behind Klaytn Champ? It's myself, Amadeo Brandt, Kester Oostendorp, Tracy Lee, and Roy Selbach. Thank you very much for all your attention and all your time, and I hope you enjoyed. If there are any more questions or comments, please let us know, and we're looking forward to everything and also to the other teams. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you for watching, and we hope you like our product, and we hope to see you in Korea.
Yes, see you soon.
See you
Thank you
soon.
very much. See you soon. Bye bye.